OJ Lopez of Fluid Motor Union Auto Repair here in Naperville. Today we're going to be going over our build process of this Lamborghini Urus. We're doing a custom stainless steel exhaust. Now, when these cars came out, they made quite a lot of headlines. It was basically a Lamborghini SUV. Now, a lot of people complained that the exhaust tone wasn't quite Lamborghini enough. This customer being one of them.
A big reason for that is that the Urus features a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 that is used by many other Volkswagen Audi Group vehicles. Except, this one has some extensive engine work that most notably includes special cylinder heads. This helps it produce an application-topping 641 horsepower when used in Lambo's SUV. While this power level is more than worthy of its bull badge on the hood, the two healthy turbochargers make it tricky to get that signature Lamborghini exhaust note, especially considering the not-so-Lambo front engine placement and all the piping required to get it out the back. The Urus features various driving modes that change the feel, sound, and performance of the vehicle. The exhaust valves are part of that equation. In Sport and Corsa modes, open exhaust positions on the valves favor a louder and more straight-through path. The customer wanted no lights and a stock-like operation of the exhaust valves. When creating a custom exhaust, we always do market research to see if there's a better alternative available that can meet the customer's desires. Custom stainless fabrication is hardly ever cheaper than mass-produced aftermarket exhaust systems. However, in the case of exotic vehicles, there's also a luxury tax that gets added to the exhaust systems. Now, this isn't all unwarranted, as there is a much lower production number, and you can't just aggregate production cost over as a large of sales volume as they do. So, they often use exotic metals to justify the higher prices. This means oftentimes our custom fabricated prices can actually be lower while still meeting the quality demands and allowing more input from the owner during the creation.
Anybody can get a car louder by straight piping the exhaust, but as a lot of you know, in Illinois, removing a factory emissions device isn't really part of the rules, right? So, while downpipes would get us the volume that we're looking for, the added legality and the issues with check engine lights really weren't in this customer's plans.
As I previously mentioned, there isn't a lot to this exhaust system. So in order to best improve the tone and volume, we're going to eliminate the rear muffler here. Merging both exhaust banks smoothly also blends the sound to clean up the tone. With the mufflers removed, we'll expand the size of the main pipes going to the valves. When open, this allows the least restriction possible, and when closed, the exhaust reverts to a smaller diameter tube to give it two more distinct driving modes, silence and violence.
All right, let's check out the stock exhaust system here so that way we can show you some of the challenges we're going to face when designing this exhaust. Now, as you can see here, there isn't a whole lot to this exhaust system. There's no chambers, there's no resonators. That's because turbos traditionally do a great job of quieting down an exhaust system from the box. Now, you add the length of this tube and the fact that there's catalytic converters on this car, all you're really going to need is a valve muffler in the rear to try to get the most sound you can out of this thing.